numbers to make them dance in the direction you want them to dance. Really, I support Michael and say, have a look at your centres. See what's happening in your centres and you'll get an idea of what's going on. There should be equal opportunities in early childhood education. I believe that all teachers should be qualified. When I started play centre as a play centre mum, I realised that there was more to early childhood education than simply just being there, simply just being a caregiver. There was a lot to learn. I went out and immediately started doing my play centre certificate because I felt that was important. And then when my children needed preschool studies, when they needed to really start to prepare for primary school, I suddenly found the need to go out and get some education on teaching reading and writing. So I joined the Massey course and got a few degree papers in teaching reading and writing, and it helped a lot. But what it did tell me was that there is more to early childhood education than first meets the eye, and we need to make sure our early childhood educators are well qualified. Thank you. Okay, the first question was about equaling our spending with other countries. That part is not about being equal. We want to beat every other country, but not beat in terms of necessarily the money. We want to have the best outcomes. We want to beat Australia, we want to beat every country in the world, we want to have the best preschool education system, early childhood education system in the world. Let's work towards it, because I know there's some passionate people in the world who want to do it. The second question was about homeschooling, preschool at home. I and the other party support choice and parental choice, and certainly as a parent, I had a lot of choice. I spoke about my time on the play centre, I spoke about my time on girls' kindergarten committee. I also used paid childcare in my home. I used creches. My needs changed at different times. At one stage I was pregnant and very, very ill, and every time I stood up I vomited, so I had my other two preschoolers at home, and I worked with them at home. Parents' needs change, and we've got to look at the needs of individual families and make sure we're providing for all of those. The last question was about investment in early childhood education. And again, I want to talk about Jill again, because I had a daughter. She was my little daughter, and she was isolated. She didn't socialise very well at Kindy. And Jill pulled me aside and she said, let's put her on the program. And Jill said that we'll move her around a little bit, because she was going to Jill's Kindy session and sitting by the table for the whole session. And she was a little bit feeling moving. That worked, and then she went on to primary school, and she coped very well in primary school. Last week she started her first job having gone through university. She's a planner, and she wasn't appointed to a graduate position. She was appointed ahead of people with experience into a leadership role in a large organisation in Canterbury, because they felt that she had the social skills, and I take my hat off to Jill because I believe that she's the one that made that difference. And so early childhood education, investment in those early stages is very, very important, and it does lead to outcomes that are measurable at the other end.